Stage. Tonight, we welcome you to Blues for a Royal Flush. We hope you enjoy the performance.
Up in the chariot, soon in the morning, ride up in the chariot, ride up in the chariot, soon in the morning. And I hope I'll join the band. And I hope I'll join the band. You know, the chords tie a simultaneous connection to disparate emotions, you see. Progression is not always tangible. The resolution is everything. Yes, even unanswered, the resolution is everything. Sounds clear in my head. Things always appear to be clear when you're able to look backwards to see how you came. But other than crabs, who really moves forward like that? We of us human beings move with downcast eyes locked on the endeavor of living. Though forward is shrouded by unknowables, we dance on, tapping our way on stepping stones. Some hold you up off the dirt to pass on. Some put your feet right in it. You learn to watch out for those, even if you can't avoid them. While some are not stones at all, but souls. Very special souls who do more than mark a thing for us. They support and they maintain. They shine a way to look up to somewhere else ahead. All things come with such trust.
Mr. Ellington? Mr. Ellington?
Yes.
So, the connecting that was going on back in those days. Remember when you were playing to the segregated crowds and...
What comes out of here resonates deep across people. All people.
Toujours.
Toujours. But so few compose its full meaning. That was Billy Strayhorn's domain. That was Billy's entire ethic. Reach out. Connect means something in what you speak.
There's not one person who had something similar about him. And was it difficult for you?
Difficult.
The way he had over the many years. You, under your many hats.
Excuse me?
Manager, leader, inspiration, collaborator, prestidigitator. It seems to me that you were always holding out the apple to whomever you needed, kind of seducing.
Do your parents know you think like that?
Yes, and they get the same look in their eyes when I do too.
I'm not surprised. No, not at all, not at all. Not for me. Why would you even imagine that it would be of any difficulty for me?
Well,
all my life, Mother would say, Edward, you are blessed.
Blessed.
The latter.
The latter.
You see, I really do not, nor have ever had any fears. I just moved forward, certain.
Duke?
About my music.
How about we hold that last one as a take?
My music. That I need to hear well done. That when I hear well done will be the take.
Sure. Copacetic, right? Duke? All done on your word only, okay?
A moment then.
Guys in the studio, relax. We're taking 5 here.
sir?
A moment.
So, I'll be over here.
That light, that sunlight.
In the better neighborhoods of Washington City.
Yes. That sunlight made me first think to be a painter. But I stopped wanting to be that artist, as in that sunlight, notes already fell for me. Down through the trees, sprinkling on the dirt. That was something else. I couldn't ignore all the good. Only good comes in.
Not for all of us.
Remember?
At a steady pittance a week on my off fours in Philly. A chambermaid. I'm proud for the clean money. But in my soul are the blues.
Yeah.
I rise on them through my throat, and not to choke. Stumble into a moment to
Sing them out.
stand up into Ethel.
Miss Ethel Waters.
Music flings my soul into talent for all to hear. I turn my back on pennies to find dollars doing vaudeville. My smiling, grinning photographs hung like wanted pictures on the shanks of the music halls and theater palaces. Life. Life may be something to be careful of, but living life is moving through lessons, loving the wrong kind of everything else for all to know. You listen to your sweet mama string bean. Maestro. Down in Nosyville town, down, folks is always snooping around. It's everything you do gets found out. I live down there, know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
If you want to backbite, I vow.
All right.
Someone's bound to see you somehow. And it makes no difference to them who gets hurt, just as long as they can dish the dirt. I heard old Sister Jones ask Brother Wright, Deacon, can you do what you did last night?
What are you about doing down there?
I sure feel improved. My spirit is moved. Won't you do what you did last night? And then there's good old Uncle Joe. He had an awful fright for speaking just a little too soon about what he did last night. He almost broke his back. Neighbors heard it crack, doing what he did last night. And then there's Sister Black. She had an awful fright. Couldn't keep it to herself. Had to signify about what she did last night. Now she's home in bed, bandages all around her head for doing what she did last night. Oh, it makes me sick and tired how you stall and mess around. Rest that hat and coat and pull the shade on down. Then if anybody calls, we're out the door doing what we did last night. Come on and shake that thing, Papa. Don't be so polite. Hold your mama close like you did last night. As I'm feeling kind of tight, you can lower the light so we can dance like we did last night. Don't misconstrue.
Oh, no.
Dance like we did last night. Dance like we did last night.
You know me. My whole thinking has always been forward. Every note that comes is one, always ahead of where things are. You know me. Never an uncertainty yet, leaving a flash of white bulbs capturing my every footfall in nights hot and incandescent. Yet these painful diamond notes take me on into things I pray that these can dignify. Because I am haunted right here in this
this something.
Speaking out of right now, this time, where everything out there is so on top of the world that it's most terrible. Yet so many still ask, what's new, Duke? But the new they want from me is the same thing. More things that swing, Duke. That sing, Duke. That I can snap my beat to, Duke. Do this that way. Do what ditto, Duke. Whoa. What's that? What's that? That's not score. That's no music. That's no show. That's just craziness. Craziness. Out of me. Music in me had no definition until I named it. Then no definition was needed. It was Ellington. But this something. This something. As lights go out, one by you, gone.
Miss Horne?
Billy?
Miss Horne.
Well, I saw things differently because of Billy.
Progression is everything.
He was my soulmate.
Always.
Toujours.
My buddy.
He is missed.
Oh, yes. You know, Duke called him Sweet Pea. Not because of his size. Billy's full of grace, just like that cartoon baby.
Put you on a piece of steel girder, you move as if on the living room floor.
Without even thinking, Billy could go from here to anywhere. And even as he did so, Duke would know the reach of it. Profoundly new.
There is this place creating, and I am looking in through his eyes there. I see his thinking, and I can just
always new.
Are all of Mr. Ellington's collaborations so intimate?
Excuse me.
The kind of connection you're speaking of, it's a kind of intimacy, isn't it? A conduit of connecting talents, so to speak.
So to speak.
I really appreciate your time, Miss Horne.
I know. That's certainly sweet of you, too.
And your honesty.
I've survived Hollywood, honey. I know what folks will do to get a job done. As you become seasoned in your career, understand, it's forever hard being honest. It is a world of duplicity.
I know. The press haven't treated you lately
No,
with any...
not lately nor ever. Treated me as me.
Well, I promise my article
Don't.
is only meant to celebrate Mr. Strayhorn's...
Don't promise me anything. I'm keeping my promise.
be natural.
Just be yourself.
Afraid of nothing.
That was very important to Billy. That's
That's
really how people make a difference.
I believe so. You're a role model. You're a legend.
Oh, don't embalm me now.
No, I mean, you were part of this constellation of color coming up all at once.
Not when you took your eyes off the night sky, that was for dreams. But nightmares, well, believe me, the truly best and worst of things happen in the clear, bright shame of daylight when you'd think moving about would be easy.
Mr. Strayhorn told me about the hard times traveling.
They were.
About when he went south with that first group that he worked with.
Yes.
He was fearless.
Oh, not fearless. Things just had no cause in Billy's world. He was smart, he would be smart. He breathed music. He would be musical. He had a gig, he just arrived.
To be told to stay in your place.
Which was a foolish thing to say to Billy.
My place is anywhere.
He just made different choices after that. He was strong, had a core of steel, and could look at you just so indomitably certain. It did not matter how that was interpreted.
Reach past all that.
Succeed. That's all. That was an imperative, the only word with any potential to all of us at any time. Because really, on top of that,
Be natural.
natural wasn't easy.
Well, you certainly made it seem so.
That was acting. Understand. Initially, I was seen on stage being fair, privileged. Because in the perceptions of those watching, that's how they took the sight in. And to be honest, when things were only black and white, there was no other way for me to express the complexities of my complexion, Negro as I am.
I can imagine.
Good. I'm glad that's all you need to do.
I will pay any price to create
I had to come to grips with that.
without rancor.
I had to stand up and proclaim who I belonged to because of what it appeared I could get away with. And it was all the more important
that you do so.
because in the daylight, black is just as beautiful.
Yes, ma'am.
And yes, you are. That was the particular education for me of Billy. No matter what, or in the face of whomever, Billy was. Always. And Billy loved. That congruent heart of his worked outside how the world was working. Oh, yes. That's where we connected.
And Mr. Ellington, you knew him well too?
Don't cut into my living, honey. That's from my book.
Oh, okay.
I worked with Duke in the 30s. I knew Ethel Waters from nightclubs. I worked with her in the 40s, in the film Cabin in the Sky. We were all just
Striking forward.
letting the cards fall where they will. And Harlem then, the streets full of Negroes,
all finely dressed and
upstanding. And
the greatest club of all
time in my grasp.
the
The
Cotton,
Cotton Club.
Swinging.
The Cotton Club, where every star and gangster in the country rub elbows in tight corners and swill champagne.
And not a soul says anything more than, can I get you something, Duke? You have everything you need, Duke?
Man, you swing that jive, Duke.
A club of otherness that clouds the distinction of what the hell other is. Here, other is everyone else in the world that isn't in this room. But for all that, times are hard. And folks got it tough out there making do with ordinary. I know that landscape. I've passed under those clouds and know all too well.
Don't know why there's no cloud up in the sky, stormy weather, since my man and I ain't together, keeps raining all of the time. Stormy weather, just can't get my poor self together. I'm weary all of the time. Since he went away, the blues came in and met me. Oh, if he stays away, well, that rocking chair will get me. All I do is pray the Lord above will let me walk in the sun once more. Can't go on. All I have in life is gone. Stormy weather, since my man and I ain't together, keeps raining all of the time, keeps raining all of the
There were places, though. You know, the clubs back then were... It wasn't always congenial. But the musicians, that was the family. Billy's talent. I've never known music to bow so for a human being. You know, he told me,
Beautiful is not always pretty, just clear.
To let a song have that intimate connection that everything he wrote was sculpted with.
If I start clear,
You see,
but I remember that nothing really is.
it was always honest. He sat with me on my piano bench. And what I learned even more deeply is to sing as if there were only one person listening. I have almost everything a human
could desire. Cars and houses, bearskin rugs that lie before my fire. Yet there's something missing. Something isn't there. It seems I'm never kissing the one whom I could care for. I want something to live for. Something to live for. Someone who'd make my life an adventurous dream. Wouldn't I give for someone to take my life and make it seem gay as they say it ought to be.
true spirit.
Yes. There's not one person I've interviewed who hasn't said something similar about Mr. Strayhorn.
I am not surprised.
And I imagine myself in your shoes.
Do you?
Having to use each talent to mix magic.
A person who works with exceptional talents will be a fool not to use the talents he has engaged. I have been blessed with a big music family of talent, instrumentalists and arrangers, and I would be a fool not to give them the best fruits of opportunity. My mother did not raise a fool. I say this as background for your article. Background is important. Background is foundation.
Yes.
But sometimes, let us say you have a beautiful woman standing in front of the Eiffel Tower. Well, in that case, that thing becomes just iron. That is what a fine subject does against the background.
Yes.
I am no woman, but I am a fine subject.
And a magician.
All right now. That may be where things have started, but things ain't what they used to be.
Sir, if I could, just one last thing.
One last thing.
Mr. Ellington.
Duke.
Yes.
Say it. Is how I am known.
Duke.
Duke Ellington.
There's a quote I found that I'd like you to comment on, Mr. Ellington.
Come on now. Duke.
It is meant to have been said by Daisy Ellington, Duke.
I would, then.
Excuse me?
If it is a quote of my mother's, then you mean to say, I would like your comment on. My mother was dignity in all things.
Yes, sir. I would like your comment on this quote. Even as a comet is not named for its tail, but up, from the head of all that blaze, where there is design and content, it cannot be helped that, so far down below, all anyone can do is just point and stare at where that bright light has been.
A great responsibility.
A great responsibility. Duke tore open the sky.
I could appreciate that. It would feel an even greater responsibility, wouldn't it?
Well,
I mean, wouldn't it?
The ladder.
ready or not.
Is there a choice? The ladder's used either way.
Is used.
Its state is in transition.
Too many have held that ladder still for you to be so free with that tone.
Tone, in which you think doesn't reflect enough respect.
I'm thinking, no, it does not.
I see. My tone, Mr. Ellington, comes from the spot where I begin, believing I embrace this spot of making my life what I wish, out of my choices as my right.
Letting the cards fall where they will.
For me, it's just so natural here. Believing my tone presents myself in a way without apology. But it is in this way to indicate that my rights will never be removed, no matter what, or in the face of whomever. Surely, that cannot be wrong.
No.
If black is beautiful.
No, that cannot be wrong.
It's forever hard being honest.
Progression is everything.
Toujours.
And beautiful is not always pretty.
As progression is not always tangible. But always made my fingers speak to the cleft that was coming. To that new climb up a chord ahead.
Transition.
One state to another.
A
language of soul connecting.
Across people.
out of all uncertainty and trial, a language that threads life to lift up
Anyone
A transition of knowledge
to the knowledge of choice.
choice. That one word is the difference
Difference
from
from where
he
my
had
people
started
to where they have reached up to now.
I choose now.
Now envision, now endure.
Ready or not.
Very special souls do more than mark a thing for us. They support and they maintain. They shine a way to look up to somewhere else ahead. And there, deep across people,
Is the ladder.
Lord, dear